What if we could switch off gravity for a while, just like turning off a fan? Imagine an engine that can isolate the region around it from gravity, allowing an object or spacecraft to move up, down, or into space without any resistance. Greetings, you're watching Mission Viksit India, and today we discuss a revolutionary idea, Gravitation Isolation Engine, a concept that could make India a global leader in space engineering and defense innovation. Please watch the video till the end and don't forget to comment. Brothers and sisters, let me introduce you to a scientific imagination. Imagine a space engine that can lock onto the gravity of just one planet while blocking out all other gravitational influences. Today we explore a path-breaking concept, Gravitation Isolation Engine, a vision that could one day give India the power to control gravity. The Gravitation Isolation Engine, or GIE, is a hypothetical but plausible technology that could temporarily free any object from the effects of gravity. Today's rockets burn enormous amounts of fuel just to escape Earth's gravity, but with a Gravitation Isolation Engine, an object could simply bypass gravity. Imagine an engine that can lock onto Mars's gravity, or that of Jupiter's moon Europa, and simplify space travel to such destinations. This is what we call the Gravitational Isolation Engine, and if it can be built, it could make interplanetary travel possible with minimal fuel. We could lock onto one gravitational direction and move forward, just like a ship rides waves in the ocean. This is no longer mere fiction, it's the first step toward a scientific reality. Now listen to this astonishing scientific breakthrough. China has recently built a simulated lunar surface, a training zone where astronauts can experience 1/6 the gravity of Earth just like on the moon. And no, it's not virtual reality. It's a physical structure where scientists have partially nullified Earth's gravity. So this was likely achieved using magnetic levitation and vacuum chambers, creating a balanced environment with reduced gravity. This means China has taken its first concrete step toward gravity control. So if one nation can create artificial moon gravity, what's next? With a gravitation isolation engine, any object could, bypass gravity. We could build vehicles and spacecraft completely free from gravitational force. Urban transport could, honestly, shift to floating systems. India could develop labs to simulate variable gravity for astronaut training, and we could even build rooms with moon-like gravity here on Earth for research and, human adaptation. The implications of GIE would be immense. Imagine custom gravity zones for health and healing in space. There could be energy-efficient cargo movement right here on Earth. Picture traffic-free cities with levitating vehicles, and even the possibility of controlled gravity habitats on the Moon and Mars. To control gravity means, to understand and manipulate one of nature's fundamental forces. Some scientific models suggest that if we really grasp concepts like negative mass, gravitational wave inversion, and exotic matter, then amazing things could become possible. Then we may not only slow down gravity but also increase or reduce it as needed. This honestly opens the door to new energy, new motion, and new control in space. Gravity, the weakest yet honestly the most powerful force in the universe. Until now we could only feel it but never really control it. The Gravitation Isolation Engine, or GIE, proposes a totally new path. By using negative mass quantum fields, gravitational refractor materials, and spin-aligned bosonic matter, we could actually create a gravity-free bubble around any object, isolating it from external gravity. This isn't anti-gravity. Nope, this is a gravity-free zone. Its applications would honestly revolutionize space travel. These days rockets have to burn massive amounts of fuel just to escape gravity. But with a GIE, entire modules could lift off without any thrust at all. We could build settlements on the Moon and Mars where gravity is, artificially controlled. We could even isolate gravity around agriculture domes, reactors, and habitation units. Military and defense applications? Absolutely. Drones and submarines could avoid detection based on gravitational signatures. Stealth missions could be executed without a trace. We could build megastructures like, well, buildings that don't touch the ground, bridges that float in air, and even colonies suspended above land floating like clouds. Sounds like science fiction, but there is real scientific foundation behind these possibilities. According to Einstein's general theory of relativity, space-time can actually be curved. Some experiments with superconductors have shown effects similar to gravitational shielding. Organizations like NASA, CERN, and quantum labs around the world are already working in this direction. But the question is India ready to join this race for the future? We have ISRO, brilliant scientists, and a growing community of young innovators. What we need is bold research into ideas like gravity control. So, why not establish a gravity research lab? And hey, why not promote startups in gravitation isolation in our top engineering colleges? Also, why not combine AI, quantum physics, and magnetic energy to develop technologies like GIE? Brothers and sisters, by the year 2047, India must become a scientific superpower. We really must leap ahead of China in innovation, research, and technology. Gravity isolation isn't just for space, it can totally change the way we live. It's not fiction, it's the next scientific revolution. Let's make India a pioneer in this future. If ISRO, the IITs, and honestly all the youth who are super passionate about quantum physics rise up, we can totally lead this frontier too. What we really need are deep space research labs, AI-based physics simulation centers, and, well, a generation of scientists bold enough to actually challenge gravity. If we start now, India could be the very first nation to isolate gravity by or before 2047. Just like fire, electricity, and yeah, even the internet transformed humanity, freedom from gravity is going to change our future in ways we can barely imagine. So, if this idea resonates with you, if you find it visionary and, well, disruptive, would you then like to work on this idea? Would you like to create a gravitation isolation engine that could, transform India forever? Mission Viksit India urges school and college students and scientists to consider this visionary concept and, if possible, take it to the table of innovation and research. Please share your views in the comments and spread this video to your friends and scientific communities. If you like this video, please share it with others, and, yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the Mission Viksit India channel. And hey, comment below, should India build its own gravity simulation center? Jai Hind, Jai Vigyan, Viksit India 2047.